Howdy folks, I'm the Roleplay Gamer and I like to party. Welcome back to Fallout 4 and the Raider King. I finally got it working. Couldn't really tell you exactly what it, what it was that fixed it. I reinstalled it. So that took a little time. Because I had to re-download the whole thing, but we're good now. It seems to be recording. Fingers crossed. Hopefully I haven't jinxed it. Alright, so I'll have to apologize for any, Yes, Kate, we really must. We must get out more.
Payday!
It's just meat. I mean, it's like not even good quality meat. I'm not sure why that warrants an exclamation of payday. But, you know, whatever tickles your goose, I suppose. We are going home, aren't we? And we're gonna, like, terrorize the general area around our settlement, which really isn't much. So, I don't know. We'll see how we go. Yeah, I'll apologize in advance if there are any unfortunate loud noises and banging and whatnot. It's been raining all day, and I've got a tin roof here, so you can usually hear it pretty loud. And it's also been really windy, so doors are just banging, even though they're closed. They're sort of, you know how doors is, rattling all over the place and whatnot. But anyway, let's get back into it. So yeah, like I said, we're going back home. With any luck, we've got a couple more recruits waiting for us. We've been in there, haven't we? Yeah, I think we have. We've got a few more recruits waiting for us, fingers crossed. And I don't mean our fingers, I mean the disembodied fingers of our victims. And then maybe we can just find someone to terrorize. That'd be nice. You know, let's just get back to the basics, you know? Back to the basics of killing people. That's what I'm all about. So thanks for everyone's support on the most recent videos I've put out. They are a little bit different. It's just, you know, me talking about shit. Which I'd like to do more of. I feel like that's a nice way to transition into more content. Because when I just start playing a game and recording, it doesn't seem to really interest people. But when I actually ask a question and it's a short video and we sort of like have a bit of a discussion, you know, then you guys seem to be interested in that, and that's cool. That's perfectly valid. So I'm going to try and do a little bit more of that. I'm going to try. I always envy the guys on YouTube that are on the ball with like news and stuff. I've never been that guy because I've never been that interested in news of any kind. So I don't unless I'm like super excited about a game, which I tend not to be anymore. I don't think I've really been brutally stoked about something in a while. The closest thing was Fallout 4, but really I wasn't that excited. I mean, like, I came across like I was, and I suppose I suppose I was, but I don't know. Comparatively speaking to how I've been in the past, perhaps less so. And I'm even less excited about it now. Just to, you know, be completely straight with everyone here, you've probably gathered, but I am disappointed with Fallout 4 as a game. You know what? If it's standing on its own, it's all right. But considering it's got this big old... I did take the fusion core out. I was just wanted to make sure, you know, so that no one tries to steal it. But yeah, comparing Fallout 4 to the previous games in the series, and I'm not just talking about like Fallout 3 and New Vegas and whatnot. You know, it doesn't really stack up that well. It looks better, but I feel like in some respects it is more limited. Let's just clean up the place a little bit, you know? Don't even talk to me right now. I'm recording. You shut up, phone. There's only one thing that I dislike about Windows Phone. Like, it's fantastic in every... I will... Oh, I didn't mean to... Alright, fine. I would endorse Windows Phone till the cows come home. Hey, Microsoft, if you want to give me a sponsorship. I'm, of course, kidding. But yeah, I love my Windows Phone. It's cheap. It does everything I want to do. It's fast. It's beautiful. It's fucking fantastic. The only thing that's a little bit cumbersome is putting it on silent. It takes a couple of steps. All right, what are we going to do here? What happened to our ghoul? Didn't we have a ghoul hanging around here? Is that you? Yeah, there he is. What's your job? I'm so just disappointed with our settlement here. Like, I would have thought the word would have gotten out by now. Like, do we have to stir up so much more shit to get people interested in joining up? Like, what do we call our raider gang? I don't know. I'm going to throw that to you guys. I'm sure you'll have fun with that. What do we call our raider gang? I kind of want to make it some sort of oddly aggressive animal. Like, something that you wouldn't necessarily expect to be aggressive. Like a chicken or something. Okay, so I don't think we necessarily want to go there. I don't think we actually dealt with a Deathclaw. I suppose, I mean, there's no one in Sanctuary yet to terrorize. Looks like we've cleared all these other places. Drumlin Diner, we dealt with that. Thicket Excavation. There's just like nothing in the area that's terribly populated. Bedford Station, unless we go all the way to... We've dealt with Lexington to a degree. I mean, there's still more to do there. But, I mean, I suppose we could go to, like... Is it the convent or... It's just called convent or something? I'm mixing it up because there's a... I think I've mentioned this before. There's a place here in Melbourne called the Convent. 10 Pines Bluff. See, you know what? I think we need to go back to 10 Pines Bluff. Because that hasn't been properly cleared out yet, right? That was fairly early on. We got that weird, like, twist of misfortune, universally speaking, whereby we lost all these caps. What was that? Are we heading towards the Deathclaw? That's probably not something we want to do, right? So I've been told to take it off survival, just to. I feel like I've addressed this in the comments, but just so you know, so we do it publicly and everyone's on the same page. I could have sworn that the big survival update had gone live. Like I saw patch notes. I swear to you guys, I read patch notes. And I'm not the kind of guy that's going to swear black and blue and make shit up just to avoid admitting they're wrong. Yeah, obviously I was wrong. It's not out yet. So I don't know. Maybe I saw patch notes for a beta update or something like that. Maybe. I don't know. But yeah, that's why I switched it to survival and expected it to work like they said it was going to work, but of course it didn't. So just to confirm, survival update is not live. Off the top of my head, I can't remember when it's going to go live, if they've even given it a release date. So I don't know. I'm not doing too badly. Look, let's be real. Getting into Vault 95, I wasn't going to do that even on like the easy, maybe the easiest difficulty, but not on the normal difficulty. That's what I was playing on before. So I don't feel like survival has hindered us that badly. Like if it really starts screwing with us, yeah, right. I'll put it back. But I think we're all right for now. Okay, let's get some light all up in here. I really like there are some real nice details in this game. It's such a shame too, because I just feel like the soul of Fallout has been gutted with this. Like the biggest offender, of course, as I've said before, is a dialogue system. It's bullshit, And in that respect, I'd actually, in some ways, rather, for videos at least, I'd rather do Skyrim than Fallout, because I can speak for my character and I can ignore the text if I want. And I understand that let me just explain something weird about myself. Whenever something doesn't work the way people want in a Bethesda game, someone always says, it's alright, mods will fix it. Like, yeah, probably, but there's just something deep inside me that gets so annoyed with that argument. Not that I'm annoyed with anyone who makes that argument. That's fine. You actually, it's a perfectly valid argument, and you're absolutely 100% right. Most of the issues will probably be sorted out with mods, but I just figure you shouldn't have to. Things should work, out of the box. And I know I'm probably like, I'm preaching what everyone's already singing. Hey man, what's up?
Just looking to trade a little. Go ahead.
Okay, well, look, I think you've misunderstood me here. What I meant by trade was
All this walking's
whoops.
wearing me out.
Guys, I didn't mean to do that. I was gonna do a power attack, but I accidentally cocked a Molotov or a grenade or something. So let's do that. Okay. You know what? I'm happy with that. I'm absolutely 100% happy with that because that's the kind of overkill that I would expect from the Raider King. So where is my... Oh, okay. I mean, it's been like 2 weeks since I played. I'm a little bit wonky on the controls I set up. Holding that button. I got my side button on my mouse.
You know what I call a good day? One that...
You know what I call a good day? A day... That was so good.
Gotta do something of value on him.
I appreciate that so much. There's a couple caps, Kate, but nothing really of consequence. Can we... Look, we smacked him so hard that he's just... This item is too heavy to carry. Yeah, because he's like buried under 4 feet of ground. So has this allowed us to molest this settlement now? Yeah, it has. Will we? Absolutely not. Because we've already got a main base of operations. I will pilfer whatever they had left in terms of food. But other than that, we're going to leave them be. I don't think we're going to do outposts. You know, I don't think the Raider King is necessarily entrepreneurial. I'm going to throw in a quick save. Is that wind in the game or outside? No, I think that's outside. So you guys can probably hear that. You definitely will when I apply compression to my audio track. But terribly sorry about that. There's really, unfortunately, nothing I can do. It's just been a really shit day. Weather-wise, at least. There's a light off in the distance and I'm kind of tempted to go for it. But let's not. Instead, I think I really like what we've done here. We've cleared out a settlement. No one's coming back. That's the end of it. So let's find more settlements, right? We've done it before. I think Forest Groves, where was it? It was along the road, right? I mean, along the train tracks. Vault 95. No, there was another one. Forest Grove Marsh? That was it, right? I think it was. Let's go take out all the other settlements. We'll place a marker. We just got to avoid Lexington a little bit, I think. Okay. Hangman's Alley. We already owned that from before I started recording. Otherwise, yeah, you know what? Maybe that's our, what do they call it? Modus operandum or something like that? I don't know. I never really pay attention to that sort of stuff. Even though I should, because I'm pretty sure that's Latin. And I like the concept of Latin. I'd love to learn Latin. But where do you do it? It's not a hugely popular language in Australia, unfortunately. I feel like there are probably more opportunities to learn Latin in America. At least that's the impression I get from watching teen movies. What with the whole college culture and everything's like either Latin or Greek inspired. It's more Greek, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Forget what I said then. Though still, there's probably just due to the higher population, just probably more opportunities to for someone to teach you Latin in America. There's probably some way to do it. I'll find it. Don't you worry about that. The thing is, like, if you're really cool to learn, it's like learning Elvish. Really, in essence. Like, if you're really cool to learn, but what are you gonna do with it? I don't know anyone who is nerdy enough to learn Elvish with me so that I can speak to them in Elvish. And then, like, I don't know. It sort of falls into the realm of what's even the point. But I mean, you can go so far into what's the point that you'll just never get out of bed in the morning, you know? It's like, oh, what's the point in going to work? So I can get money, so I can go to work again and just live another miserable day, which I absolutely believe, by the way. But my natural cynicism aside, it's like if you go deep enough, it's like, what's the point in anything? Total, what's the word? Nihilism. I love it.
I can wait all day for you to show yourself.
What's up, Kate? What are you doing? Just a blowfly. I think you should calm down a little bit, but...
I was just getting warmed up.
Well, I mean, you are the one that blew its head off, so... You've only got yourself to blame for, What's the word? What's the term? Like, withheld satisfaction or denied satisfaction? Something like that. Delayed gratification or stunted gratification. Gratification is the word I'm looking for. I'm missing the first word there. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, like what's the point? Nihilism. I like the concept of nihilism in sort of a ironic way. But I don't think I'm actually a nihilist.
Good. Thought it was me.
How are we going? Are we going to... Where's Lexington? Where is it, actually? Where are we? And where... Oh, it's right there. It's cool. We're going to miss it. That's fine. Because I don't want to get caught up there again. You know, I've laid my thing down, and I'm satisfied that whoever is left is going to toe the line. And if they don't, then I'm going to run in there, and I'm going to take their fucking power armor. That's something else I would like to do. Let's start doing some interesting shit here, you know? I feel like I've coasted a little bit with this series. Let's bring it back. Raider power armor. I said we weren't going to do it, but by the gods, we're going to do it because it's fucking cool. You know? It's like my new mantra for the... Mantra. Probably mantra is probably more appropriate, but who says mantra? My new motto, if you will, for the channel is have more fun, which is why you're probably going to see more odd content lately. Less stuff that you are accustomed to and probably interested in, which is unfortunate, but growing pains, we'll get there. But yeah, so I'm trying to focus more on just stuff that I'm enjoying, and I really, really, really enjoy space sims. Like I think it's my favorite genre of all time. It's so good. It's just very few people do it 100% right. So I was actually going to go in a different direction to avoid that mutated bear, and now I'm going to run. We dealt with this before. Hang on, what is that off in the distance? That seems... I think we're out of the woods. We're good. That seems very bright. That's not Diamond City, is it? Let's just have a look. I don't think that's Diamond City.
Over there.
Oh, what? Kate, what is your problem? Again with the bloody ragstags. Radstags, rather. Fine, just go off and do your thing. I understand that you're on the chems and that's kind of your thing. Is that Diamond City? It might be. It probably is. If anyone can confirm for me in the comments below whether or not that is Diamond City. Yeah.
Hell no. You're not going anywhere.
Yeah, apparently they're not going anywhere. Did you hear that? That's what Kate's all about. It's alright. I got no problem leaving her behind. So let's just sort out where the train tracks are. We're very close. We're not going to get there by the end of this episode, but you know, we're almost there, and that satisfies me. Let's do some cool shit. Yeah, space sims. I love space sims. Just yeah. That's right. I was tempted to actually do like at least one video on the X series, like the original, or not. I was gonna say original. That'd be like X1, but do like X3 Albion Prelude. I'm sure no one will watch it, but look, you never know. Do at least one just to be like, hey, this is a good space sim. I mean, it's not perfect because again, the issues that we all know it has of just being kind of bloated and update upon update upon update and all. You know what? All right. Let's take out these ghouls.
Playtime.
You know what? We're on survival difficulty, so that's a thing. That's a thing. All right. Do we have anything that's not what we're carrying? This is a ghoul slaying double barrel shotgun. I feel like this is probably the right course of action. And I'm out of AP action points for those kids at home. Table knife. Well, that's all right. We dealt with those guys. Not a problem. But yeah, I'm actually kind of looking forward to suddenly No Man's Sky, just because it's a new experience and I don't know yet if it's crap or not. That's a Milek. Okay. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to gently caress that like button. It needs love like everything does. Hey, that could be... Maybe there's something in there. I'm going to... You right? I'm going to point my little cursor right there. The crosshair's right there. Sorry, remember for the next episode. We're going to go into there. Alright. Be excellent to each other. And I'll see you next time. Roleplay Gamer, out.